The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) fears the prolonged strike may affect the smooth conduct of the forthcoming general elections, therefore the need to meet with officials of ASUU. According to the chairman of the commission, Mahmoud Yakubu, the union is a crucial part of the election process.
The purpose of the meeting is to discuss the ongoing strike by the union, but only in relation to our preparations for the elections. We are concerned that the bulk of critical election duty staff are drawn from our universities. We are determined to ensure that the processes are not affected by the union's industrial action. ASUU is a critical partner to the Commission in delivering credible elections. We look forward to the meeting and we are confident of a positive outcome.
With 1,558 constituencies, 119,973 polling units, 8,809 wards in 774 local government areas of the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, INEC says it requires a large number of election duty staff.
We are concerned that the industrial action may deprive the Commission of the pool of election duty staff that we require for the conduct of the elections. So we came to appeal to the President and the leadership of the Academic Staff Union so that we can have seamless processes leading to the successful conduct of the elections. We will get the collation and returning officers from the university system as we have already done.
ASUU douses INEC's fears by encouraging its members to be part of the ad hoc staff in the forthcoming general elections.
The position of our union, as at the last time we met, was that our members are free as citizens to participate in the electoral process as staff, and we have stated that today, that we are not going to stop any of our members who wishes to serve in that capacity. We have also assured them that we will continue to work with INEC to further deepen the content and the process of elections in Nigeria. And on our own part, we continue to support them with research because our strike as of today is about academic activities. We have not stopped conducting research. We have not stopped conducting community services. So participating in election is an aspect of our community service. We as patriots, we will do everything to support a process that will further institutionalize the democratization of the Nigerian nation. So we are working with them.
While the lecturers would participate as ad hoc staff for INEC and also exercise their civil rights at the polls, this may not be the same story for students whose educational future is already threatened after over 62 weeks without teaching or learning. Some of the students are yet to possess their permanent voter card. Most of the students may have registered for their PVCs while school was in session, and now that they are back home far away from school, they undoubtedly will be disenfranchised.
I don't have a PVC right now, but I registered, and this ASUU strike affects a lot of us, a lot of students within Makurdi here. Most of them have traveled, and the ASUU strike here affects them. They can't come and vote. I wish the government, the federal government, will assist us, we as a students, so that we can collect our PVC and vote.
As it stands now, most of them don't have interest to go and collect their voters card where they registered, this and that, because they feel being marginalized. If you take very well here in Nigeria, the student has a massive strength in election. So if the students don't participate in the election, especially of a tertiary institution like Imo State University like this, I don't think the election the election might go inconclusive in some aspect of getting the collation of results and that.
Even though we have agreed, tacitly agreed at the national level that we are going to participate in the actualization of electoral process, it's not going to be with the same spirit. It's not going to be with the same heart. here we are. We've been away from school. It's going to 3 months now, and 4 months now, and it is not something amusing that you are almost literally unemployed throughout this period, and the institutions are not open, the facilities are not available, nothing is going on. So basically, it's going to affect them too, because quite a number of lecturers too don't leave institute. They don't all live inside the campus. They will move, and that increases the potentiality of an electorate that is necessary and desirous to really talk about democracy. You need voters.
And for the 9th time, a conciliation meeting between the federal government and ASUU makes no headway. An emergency meeting to resolve the lingering industrial action is held behind closed doors at the Ministry of Labour and Employment in Abuja. The president of ASUU declines detailed comment on the deliberations with the minister, but agrees that progress has been made in the negotiations.
We are telling you that we are making progress. The progress we are making is in everybody's interest. All stakeholders will benefit at the end of the day. We are meeting on Thursday, so when we come back on Thursday, we will address you.
Do you feel this industrial action will be over before the election?
I cannot tell you that until I get back to my members.
February 7th, 2019, ASUU suspends its 4-month-old industrial action, directing all university lecturers to resume duty. This comes after about 2 hours meeting with the Minister of Labour and Employment behind closed doors at the Minister's conference room. The meeting is the 10th in the series of conciliation meetings held by the striking lecturers and the federal government since November last year, when ASUU announced a nationwide industrial action which grounded all government campuses.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Madam Bridget. Hello.
According to the president of ASUU, the federal government has demonstrated commitment, meeting some of their demands, and also signing a new agreement that will fast-track the revitalization of universities, one of the critical demands of ASUU, which has led to the protracted industrial action.
Following a careful review of the report of engagements with the federal government on proposals for addressing all outstanding issues in the 2013 MOU and 2017 MOA, NEC resolved that the current strike action by the union should be suspended conditionally with effect from 12:01 a.m. on Friday, 8 February 2019. However, should government fail to fulfill its part of the agreement as reflected in the 2019 Memorandum of Action, ASUU will resume its suspended strike action as the union deems necessary. While we put a closure to this phase of the struggle, it is our hope and desire that the Nigerian government, federal and state, will play the roles expected of them in order to make the new memorandum work. We shall never abandon our obligation to ensure the survival of a sound university system. For ASUU, therefore, the struggle certainly continues.
With a few days to the election, INEC announces that PVC collection will continue from now till 11th of February 2019 from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily.
In the last couple of days, we have been inundated by calls from Nigerians to review the current process of collection of the permanent voters' cards. In response, the Commission has taken the following decisions. Number one, the collection of PVCs scheduled to end today, Friday, 8 February 2019, is hereby extended nationwide to Monday, 11th February 2019. This will include Saturday and Sunday. 2, the collection of PVCs will now take place from 9 in the morning to 6 p.m. daily. 3, all state offices are hereby directed to review the procedure for the collection of PVCs and dedicate all the staff of the local government offices to the collection process. Staff are enjoined to be civil in attending to citizens and to escalate issues that they cannot immediately resolve to their superiors. The Commission wishes to reassure Nigerians that we will continue to take every step to ensure that no registered voter is disenfranchised on account of the non-collection of PVCs. Similarly, the Commission is taking urgent steps to address complaints of unavailability of PVCs of some registered voters before the end of the deadline for collection.
I don't know if you